Look, Blade is cancelled. All right, like it's cancelled. I've said it many times. All right, I've said it many times. I said this movie's definitely gonna be cancelled. Okay, they couldn't organize a shit in a toilet. They couldn't organize a piss up in a brewery. Okay, they couldn't organize getting laid in a brothel. This is how bad Marvel is at the moment. This was announced in 2019. We're 5 years away. It's now been removed from 2025. That's 6 years. It doesn't have a release date at all. It's done. It's embarrassing. So this was announced today. Marvel Studios' Blade removed from 2025 release. The movie that takes its place is Predator Badlands. The funny thing about this is that Mahershala Ali, who's the guy who was supposed to be in Blade, was also in a Predator movie. So sort of swap one franchise out for the other that he has or would have been in. I just thought that was quite a comical thing to note. But it says here, look, it comes as no surprise, even Deadliner dunking on Marvel. Marvel Studios' Blade won't be coming out on November 7th, 2025, rather Disney's opening Predator Badlands. The reboot of the famed Wesley Snipes Marvel movie was first announced at San Diego Comic-Con in 2019, with Oscar winner Mahershala Ali starring. Production and development on Blade hit, they say, unavoidable delays. I mean, sure, maybe, but it was still a shit show before that, so that was dumb. 2 directors have left. So it was originally going to be released 2022. That never happened. Then it didn't have another release date, but Jan Demange left. And that's it, really. It's dead. It's completely dead. Mahershala Ali has probably moved off over to Jurassic World as a franchise now, because he is in Jurassic World, the new one. So no doubt he's probably just been like, no, mate, you're clowns. See you later. And Marvel, here's my take on this. Marvel, unless they just suddenly get Wesley Snipes to come back, cannot release a Blade movie because it's just embarrassing at this point. The only way they win is by bringing Wesley Snipes back. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that will take the shit taste out of people's mouth.
Well, it's first of all, it's the smell that hits you first, right? But then, I wouldn't put that in my mouth. But anyway, regardless, you're right. I mean, the scent of stink was on this thing from the very beginning. The number of times that Mahershala Ali actually rejected the script was staggering, and how many writers they brought in, directors. This has been a poop show from the very beginning, right? You and I were. We've been talking about this for a year and a half about how this thing's toast. I mean, this thing is toast. This was never coming out, and I don't want anybody to think that they probably didn't see it coming too. Deadline saw it coming, Variety saw it coming, all of these outlets. We knew this was done. This went through its own version of production hell, and with the performance, as they mentioned in this article, with the performance of Deadpool and Wolverine, it just shows you give us the characters that we know and love, the ones that we trust, the ones that you don't taint with your ideological garbage. Guess what? You can have a successful, profitable movie. This film, this iteration with Mahershala Ali would never have been that, because they kept trying to insert the bait and switch to bring in the daughter to fudge over the whole franchise. How many more Disney princesses do you need? And why are they all the boys stuff now? I don't know. That's what's happening. I mean, and that's why that's why they're parading around with the rainbow flag in the parks. It's like, hey, we want to turn the boys into girls. It's not a hidden agenda, folks. And that's what they've been doing in their own products. Just take a look at what's happening. So, look, this thing was never happening the way that Disney wanted to make it. And the only way that it'll come back, as he just mentioned, is with Old Man Blade. That's it.
Yeah.
And end of story. And look, I mean, the video that I'm dropping on this subject later today, same thing I'm saying, but basically a more concise version of that here with a few more details. But I'm telling you right now, this is the end of ideology. If Disney wants to be profitable in the Marvel space, they have to stop. They have to.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to, though.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, I wouldn't try to fool myself. Let's put it that way.
The thing about it, I mean, this movie was like it was always so weird. I remember it was always like there were so many weird rumors coming out about it that everyone was reporting on, and then it just turned out to be true anyway because Variety did a massive expose on them. It was like, yeah, Blade, that movie, yeah, he was going to be the fourth lead, and it was all going to be about his daughter and women's issues, and you're like, what? Like, what actually goes through their mind at Marvel that is what they like? They think Blade, vampire, bloodthirsty, R-rated vampire, and they're like, I know, women. Like, what? Like, are you insane? Are you mental? What a bizarre mindset to have. And that's when you know full well that at that point it's just insane sort of ideology over profit. Because like a business has to do things that they do things primarily for profit.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at something, you're like, this is definitely not for anyone. Like, who the hell is asking for this? Then it's purely just for ideology reasons. It's just nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
I'm going to say this: the only chick that has proven to be a great vampire has been the chick from Underworld.
Oh, Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, true. She's good.
Yeah. And so, like, it can be done, but you cannot take an established character and bum rush him into something like this. Because guess what? I ain't going to watch it. Nobody is. We're tired of it.
Yeah. No. I mean, you're quite right. I mean, yeah. So, look, it's not officially cancelled.
No.
But I mean, can you see this ever happening? Really?
No.
I think this is completely done. I mean, I called this a while back. I said this is going to get delayed. I said this is pretty much like it's gone. And I said, I bet you anything it's going to get cancelled. And now it doesn't have a release date, like at all.
No.
So yeah, but this goes back to Marvel just being completely shit from the outset because you announced it in 2019, right? So you announced it in 2019. You should have had a script at that point, and you didn't. Stop announcing films without a story. Like, it's the wrong way round. You're supposed to have a story, an actor, a director, and then you're supposed to announce the project. They just announce films with a release date, and they're like, yeah, we'll come up with something, I guess. Like, what? So weird. So weird. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Anything to add?
No, Disney is the worst at this because they just want to fill up a calendar. They want to pick out and scope out all the best dates and then try to shove something in there. They don't have they didn't even start having full scripts until recently. That's the other problem. You mentioned that, but they start filming sometimes before the script is done, which is insanity.
Well, that's the other thing here. So it says that there's 3 untitled Marvel movies and now dated for February 18th, 2028, May 5th, 2028, and November 10th, 2028. So you're going to have 3 Marvel movies in 1 year again. If they're not amazing, that will be 3 bombs in 1 year. 2028. The year of the Marvel bomb. Not only that, just to go back to the other part of the news here anyway, is that, so Predator Badlands is going to be coming out next year. So that's going to be a theatrical release, which is good, I guess, for anyone that wanted a theatrical Predator movie again, Predator Badlands, which is decent, I guess. There you go. What do you reckon?
No, I mean, that's the one positive side of this announcement is we know that that's already in production, and we know that that's going to
finish filming.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. But it's already ready already. They just have to put the CGI in on it and do the little post that they've got to do and do some good sound design, and that film will be ready for. Have you noticed that Fox is saving the day for Disney?
Yeah, Fox is actually. Well, yeah, Fox has been pretty decent for Disney lately.
Yeah.
But I will say this: Predator Badlands takes all the things that you hated about Prey and does similar things in Predator Badlands. It's not a sequel to Prey at all, not even remotely, and neither is the other Predator movie. That's not a sequel to Prey. They're not actually continuing Prey at all. But yeah, the thing. So I can't say too much, but suffice to say, you know how they made like practical VFX for the face of the Predator in Prey, and then they CG'd over the top. Expect maybe something a little bit the same. So all that great practical effects that we saw in Alien Romulus, don't expect that to continue with Badlands. Expect some CGI work involved. Unfortunately.
Well, way to uplift me. I appreciate that.
Sorry.
What
That's a
douche.
scoop, by the way, everyone, ladies and gents. If anyone wants to,
you
take
subtly,
that to the bank.
just subtly just dropping a scoop on us.
Yeah, I am. I am just subtly dropping a scoop, but because I can't. There are certain things which I can't cover in a proper video, because I just can't. Too many eyes will see it, and I risk stuff. So yeah, expect CGI faces for all the Predators. There you go. There's the scoop. Right. Anyway, let's get some of these.
There's a scoop.
Yeah, there's a scoop. All right, cool. Well, there you go. There's Blade. Blade is cancelled.
It is done.
Bye bye, MCU.